Brought to you by Lifeways, your partner in mental health and wellness. Lifeways offers a wide range of services designed to support individuals at every stage of life. More information at lifewaysmi.org.
That coach for Springport, Coach Pack, and Coach, you talked about it a lot over the course of last year, now going into this year, but the power of one, and you just mentioned it to us. What does that mean for you and your team?
It's the thing we've preached from day one. The power of one means that everybody has one moment in time, okay? And whatever you're doing at that time, you got to give undivided attention. And you know, you can't look at the big picture or the outcome of a game. You got to focus on, you know, what's important now, right then, okay? And so that all comes down to the power of one moment in time, and so that's where you heard our kids in the interviews just a little bit ago. I'm glad to see it's catching in. Started happening last year actually, and I think that's what allowed us to win the Union City game. You know, saying we were down a little bit, but we maintained our composure and focused on one play at a time and went down, scored, and won the game.
I know we don't want to always look in the past, and because we always want to look forward, but last year was such a successful year. It was so much fun to watch Springport football. What do you take from last year and apply to this year?
Well, you got to understand that you know, people are going to be expecting that to happen again, and as magical as it was, okay, it just doesn't happen. You know, there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes to make it happen, and it's all brand new team. You know, brand new. There's new kids at new positions that are coming up off the JVs and second stringers that are now first stringers, and so you got to put that team chemistry back together, and that's what we've been trying to do all summer long. And it's working so far, and so we'll just see where, you know, we go, where camp takes us, and if we can stay injury free, I think you know, we can put ourselves in that position, and then you know, just got to go out and compete.
There's a lot of newer guys, you've mentioned that, but like, what excites you the most about this particular group?
Well, I think all those kids are competitive kids. I mean, they like to compete, and you know, I post their data, you know, from our strength testing, and they're right over to the board looking at where everybody's at, and so they're already setting their goals. Well, I can beat, you know, Jimmy out or whatever it is, and so you know, they're a competitive group of kids.
You get a couple of guys back as well. You think about the Kriegel brothers and how impactful they've been for every Springport athletic team, it feels like, right? So when you think about guys that are going to start making an impact, who stands out to you?
Well, I think having Jake back is a huge plus for our team. And he is a sophomore. I mean, I think he led the league in touchdowns that year, and if not, he was like second. So having him back this year is going to be a huge boost for us. Yeah, but you know, we've got a great group of kids, and you know, they're all come to it, and they bring their own unique thing to the team, and so we value every one of those kids, and treat them as individuals so they can produce as much as they can to help our team.
You get to tell folks at home one thing to watch. You can only pick one thing to watch about your team. What do you pick?
I think our competitiveness. I think, you know, they like to win, and they understand the power of one, and so they'll maintain their composure. You know, let's face it, we've got some good teams on our schedule. We understand that. We understand that, you know, maybe we'll be the team they're gunning for. Okay, but if we can just maintain our composure and focus on the play at hand, we don't worry about the outcome of the game. Just play it as hard as you can until they stop the clock. I think we'll be all right.
Coach, good luck this year.
Thank you. Appreciate it.